What's going on, guys? It's your boy the Cash Critic, and welcome back to another New World video. And thank you so much for tuning in. This is going to be really just a straightforward, straight to the point kind of video for a guide, a brief guide, an overview regarding the Winter Convergence, how you can get your rewards, how you can get those Winter tokens, how you can actually go ahead and find the Winter Warrior himself. Just that way we don't waste any time, or we're not getting in depth really necessarily with anything, and you can just jump right into the event and not have to worry about a single thing. So as always, if you like this kind of content, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, hit that like button as well, and then also share it with a friend. And as a reminder, we have the giveaway going on. We're at 73 subscribers. Once we hit 100, I'll be randomly raffling off a $25 Amazon gift card, so just keep that in mind. More details to come once we reach that point. So I really can't appreciate any of you guys enough for the continuing support as well. So let's go ahead and dive right into it, and let's get right to it as well. Alright guys, like I said, this is going to be straight to the point, very straightforward, and this is hopefully going to help out a lot of you, especially a lot of the solo players such as myself, that don't necessarily have a friend or someone to communicate with regarding the game, whether it's outside of New World or inside of New World, and you're kind of lost when it comes to these seasonal events. Hopefully this guide helps you out, since I'm really breaking it down and just making it as simple as possible. So let's just jump right into it as well. Now, first things first, you're going to want to go ahead and visit a winter village that's located across your map. So for those of you that may not know, New World actually went ahead, the devs went ahead and placed in 4 points of interest onto the map itself, labeled as winter villages. So as you can see here, I'm in Brightwood. There's one winter village in Brightwood here. There's also another winter village in Everfall, Weaver's Ven, and Monarch's Bluff. So 4 in total, right? And just to get a better look of the actual image itself of what it looks like on the map is this right here. It looks like kind of just like a giant star. So just keep that in mind, and these are the locations of where you can find them. So 4 locations in total. You can only fast travel as well to these locations if you visit them first. So I've only visited Brightwood, which is why I can fast travel to this location. If I were to try to go to Everfall, I would most likely have to fast travel to this fast travel shrine and then walk over to this winter village, and then I'll be able to unlock it to fast travel in the future. So those are the 4 locations regarding winter villages. Secondly, once you visit a winter village, you're going to have to talk to this winter wanderer, which is the giant yeti located in the center of it. And ultimately, when you speak to him, there is going to be, I already did it so it's not going to show, there is going to be an additional option here asking you to complete a side quest for the winter wanderer. This side quest ultimately begins the journey for you to actually start the actual event itself. And the quest itself is to defeat a winter warrior, and it will actually show you the locations and where to actually find it too. So the Winter Warrior is actually located in 6 different areas. It's located in Great Cleave, Brightwood, Eden Grove, Evanscale Reach, Brimstone Sands, and then also, this is something that's not noted in the actual forum for New World, but Shattered Mountain as well. As you can see here right now, there's a Winter Warrior here located. So this is the image that you'll actually see where the Winter Warriors are. And you'll see this across those 6 locations. So 6 confirmed in total as to where you can find the Winter Warriors to actually go ahead and farm them. And I definitely recommend farming them as soon as possible, if not now, just because there's about 20, 30, maybe even 40 plus people farming these Yetis and claiming the rewards and getting those winter tokens. Because obviously of the event coming out just yesterday, right? So this is something you definitely want to jump on, because you don't know, maybe a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks from now, it might be a little bit harder to find actually a large group of that size to go ahead and farm the Winter Warrior itself. Now, the way you would want to actually go ahead and make sure you're going to a Winter Warrior on the map that's actually a group, a well-sized group, probably 20 plus is what I definitely recommend, is by going into your chat, hitting recruitment, or even hitting global. These 2 chats are definitely the ones that actually go ahead and let you know where everyone is, where everyone's farming the Winter Warrior. As you can see here, people are already constantly talking about it, right? Brightwood, Yeti, anyone. Mega Train going Brightwood, Eden Grove, so right here, right, you can see 80% health, for Evanscale Reach. So these are all things that you definitely want to take a look into as well. in order to find the Winter Warrior. Now you're probably asking yourself, okay, so I find the Winter Warrior, I defeat the Winter Warrior. What am I getting out of the Winter Warrior himself, right? Now you're getting actually winter tokens. This is pretty much the gist of the whole entire seasonal event is acquiring these winter tokens. The way, and there's two different ones, right? There's winter token, the simple one, and then there's the premium winter token, which you ultimately have to convert these regular winter tokens to premium ones. And I'll go in depth with that and show you how to do it nice and quick. Now, just to let you know as well, there are other ways to acquire these winter tokens, as you will see. So there's actually 3 ways in total that you can actually go ahead and acquire these winter tokens. So first off, the one of the ways, and I recommend just doing this all the time, of course, is killing the Winter Warrior. That's how you're ultimately going to go ahead and get quick and fast reputation for the seasonal event, but also get winter tokens too. Secondly, you're going to want to find presents located randomly around the world. And when I mean presents, they literally look like Christmas presents, like gift wraps around the world. They'll be almost like this. It's hard to miss. They're highlighted blue. It's almost like they have a beam coming out of them. But then just keep in mind as well, there's also presents located in the sky. And the way you acquire those presents is by just as long as you have a bow, or if you have a musket, you can go ahead, shoot it down, and you'll get a present in your inventory as well. And third, the last one is actually just farming Gleamite as well. So I definitely, in this portion, I recommend using the New World map, which is newworldmap.com. I will locate that in my description down below as well. If you don't have that actually favorited on your computer, I definitely go ahead and recommend doing that as well, since there's a ton of useful information there. But it makes tracking the locations easier, as you can see from my screen. You can easily go ahead and just filter it from the special events, select Winter Convergence, and then you can just select Gleamite, and it will show you the locations of where they spawn. And for the most part, they actually spawn in nighttime, so just keep that in mind. So if you do go to these locations during the day, you might not actually find it as well. So now you go ahead, you farm the Winter Warrior. On your way to the Winter Warrior, you saw some presents. You shot them down. You grabbed the presents that were on the ground, or maybe you came across a Gleamite. You went ahead and took that as well. Now you have these items in your inventory and not too sure what to do, right? And just keep in mind, you're not actually getting winter tokens from them. You will literally get a present. You will legitimately get another item from the Winter Warrior that's not a present. And then you'll also get Gleamite in your inventory as well. So what you're gonna want to do is head back over to a winter village, such as this one. And there's going to be a hut. And it's called a holiday hut, as you can see on my screen. Now, when you go into this holiday hut, you can see that token creations are actually the items that you've been acquiring. So the winter token, the Warrior's Hail Spikes, is actually what you get specifically from defeating the Winter Warrior. And the Winter Warrior gives you an X amount of Hail Spikes that you can then convert to these regular winter tokens, right? So 1 Warrior Hail Spike converts to 10 Warrior winter tokens for you. Now, if you get Gleamite, if you get 6 of them, it'll convert into 1. So definitely I don't recommend this one. And then if you get 3 presents, you get 1 winter token as well. So obviously, especially right now, just farming the Winter Warrior is definitely the easiest bet, right? Just 1 of these Hail Spikes converts to 10. And trust me, when you farm this Winter Warrior, especially with a huge crowd, and especially going down very, very easily because of that, this is definitely going to be the best way, especially getting your reputation up is easily the best way as well. Now you have these winter tokens, you go ahead, you take a look into them, right? And you want to get premium winter tokens. Obviously, premium winter tokens, you might get better rewards with these premium winter tokens. So you need 25 winter tokens, regular ones, in order to actually go ahead and convert it into 1 premium winter token. But you also need 1 vial of suspended Azoth to actually go ahead and get that premium winter token as well. So that's pretty much the gist of it. Everything that we're doing, that we're farming, whether it's the Winter Warrior, whether it's finding those presents located in the sky or on the ground, or locating those Gleamites, right? It's all for these winter tokens, specifically for premium winter tokens is what I recommend. Now, we go ahead, right? You have these winter tokens. As you can see, I only have 8 here. I have 5 premium. Now, what are you going to do? Now, after visiting the hut, converting them, you want to go back to the Winter Village and just talk to this Yeti, right? The good old Winter Wanderer, which is located in the center of every Winter Village. Now, what you're going to do is talk to him, and you can see this option here, Open Convergent Shop. When you open the Convergent Shop, it's going to give you some details on what you can actually get. And on the first thing I want to point out is definitely the reputation. So this reputation here goes higher and higher as you actually go ahead and pretty much do all the items required to get winter tokens, right? So as you're defeating the Winter Warrior, as you're locating presents from the sky or the ground, as you're getting Gleamite, right? This all actually increases your reputation little by little. Now, the way I would recommend doing it is just really right now farming the Winter Warrior. And the reason why I say that is because he gives you the most reputation and obviously the most winter tokens from the actual hail spikes that comes off of them. So as you get that, as you reach up to level, the goal is to get to level 5, right, for reputation. But now you can start unlocking certain kind of items, right? These are all regular winter tokens right here. You can see premium tokens that you want to go for. And these are, and since I'm only a reputation level 3, these are all the level 3 items that I can get. Now I'm a Joybringer reputation 4. Now I can start getting these items here, and then 5, which is the goal for me, because I'm really a sucker for cosmetic skins. Ultimately, obviously, you're going to use premium winter tokens in order to get these and acquire them, which is the goal for pretty much everyone as well. So there's a ton of items here. I'm not going to go in depth, right? I told you guys this is very straightforward, straight to the point, and you guys can search the store and all the good rewards that does come with it, which is actually really, really good. So that's pretty much the video. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments down below if you're loving this Winter Warrior, the Winter Convergence event. And of course, it's your boy, the Cash Critic. As always, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and feel free to share with a friend as well. Thank you all so much for joining. Peace.